What's good, guys? I have another Wi-Fi battle. This is an RU game I had against some guy named Soul64. That's a YouTube account, but his name is really long, and I forgot what his name is, so the link will be in the description. So you should check him out after this match. This is a really good RU match, and if you guys are a new subscriber who found me from WiFi Beta, I'd like to say I'm sorry for cursing a lot and for being too fast. As you can see, I'm trying to slow down my narration, and hopefully you like what you're going to see on this channel from now on, so thank you for subbing. If you don't know me, my name's Eric, and yeah, so thank you guys for coming over from WiFi Beta. If you are a new subscriber, if not, then welcome back to another game. This is an RU game, first one on this channel. It's one of the first ones I had, and it actually turned out to be an amazing RU game. So I leave with my Scarfed Primeape as he brings down his Slowking. So I know that I don't really have anything to hit him with, but U-turn is going to do a pretty good chunk to the Slowking. And here I'm predicting a status, either being the Thunder Wave or the Toxic, and I know I could just rest them both off with my Munchlax. So that's what I'm going to go into. My Life is Bro, my Munchlax. He chooses the T-Wave, which is probably which one he carries. Obviously, doesn't carry Toxic. I don't care for a T-Wave on my Munchlax. Doesn't mind me at all because I can rest it off, and Munchlax is slow anyway. So I predict to switch here, make a good play, and go for the Whirlwind. It would be better if I had Stealth Rocks up because then I would just be, putting hazards all over the place, and then they'll actually get hurt from this Whirlwinds, which actually comes back later to bite me in the ass. So here I know Rotom can't do much to me, so I bring in my Rotom Wash, and he's going to go for the Scald. It's not going to do much, but he's going to get the Burn, which is just annoying. I am a Leftovers Rotom. I am a support set. I have Pain Split, Volt Switch, Will-O-Wisp, and Leaf Storm, so I scare him out with both of my stab moves, and he decides to go into his own Rotom Cut, which do wall Rotom Cuts, depending on what hidden power they might tend to carry, because the Scarfed ones tend to carry hidden powers. The sets like mine carry just to have stab and two other support moves. So I just go for the Will-O-Wisp on the switch, catching the Rotom, and I don't see leftover, so I know it's going to be choiced in some way. I go into my special defensive wall, my Munchlax, so he actually goes for the hidden power. Could be fire, could be ice, both would do super effective damage to my Rotom Cut, but it does absolutely nothing. I know it's fire ice because thick fat just reduces that to absolutely nothing. Here I just go for the Body Slam, I think, on the switch, but I just get Para Hacks. Doesn't matter what I went for. And this Gallade gave me a lot of trouble this match. This is my physical defensive wall, it's my Crustle, but look how much this close combat is going to do. It's going to do a shit ton of damage to my Crustle. Sorry for cursing, but it does a lot of damage. And I don't really like my Crustle as a physical defensive wall in RU. It hasn't really been doing the job for me in any of the matches I've had. It hasn't been taking hits as nicely as I wanted it to be taking hits. And I've never had the time where I can lead with it, so I haven't been able to really get up Stealth Rocks too often and spikes and stuff, so it's actually not been working out too well. So I predict to switch here and go for the Toxic, catching the Sandslash off guard. Very nice to have a Toxic on this wall, but actually I don't even see leftovers on this Sandslash, so I'm thinking he might be Choice Banded, maybe Life Orbed, as I'm going to see now. So going to my Rotom Cut, he goes for the Stealth Rocks, predicting a switch, which is a good play on his part because, but why would he be Choice in Stealth Rocks now that I'm thinking? So I actually have no clue. Anyways, I don't think we're actually going to. Wait, so he gets leftovers now, but not later. But I think there's been another instance in this match where he didn't get leftovers. I don't know. I'm weirded out a little right now. So I thread him out with the Leaf Storm stab as he just goes back into his Rotom Cut because it is a really good counter to Rotom Cut. Rotom Cuts counter Rotom Cuts very well. And I go for the Leaf Storm knowing it's my stab. It's a strong ass move, and I have some good I think I have some spec attack investment. And it does a pretty good chunk, but after -2 I'm thinking I'm not gonna be able to KO it. And also, I know that he is Scarfed, so he's going to. I know he might be Scarfed, so he's going to outspeed me. And here, I think he doesn't carry the trick, because if it would have been a great play to trick me here, he's just going to Volt Switch on out of there. And I don't have Hazard, so he knows safely to come back in at a different time of the match. So my Munchlax is just chilling as he brings out that Gallade, who has really been giving me trouble this whole entire match. So here I'm just going to have to fodder out my Krusty Krab, because hasn't done. I've had like 5 RU matches, I think, and that's it. And he's been in every single one, and he hasn't done shit in any of them. And yeah, he's just gonna die to the close combat. So at least he's getting Life Orb damage racking up, which is really gonna help me out for my next switch in. So see, I bring in the power, my Archeops. My Archeops is a Flight Gem Archeops, and this Acrobatics does a shit ton to anything. He brings in his Sandslash being the physical defensive wall, Sandslash's R, and this Acrobatics with the Flight Gem from, he's almost at full health, doesn't kill him, but does a really good chunk. Just boom, brings down that Sandslash really low. And I know another Acrobatics will be enough to kill him off even without the Flight Gem, so I just go for it, and that is a dead Sandslash. And now, since I let my Crustle die and now his Sandslash is dead, I have no one to set up hazards, it's going to end up biting me in the ass at the end of the game. Mark my words, it will bite me in the ass. So here I go for the U-turn, knowing that it's super effective, and I end up critting the slow king, which obviously mattered. It would have done about half, if not a little bit more than half. And yeah, so that's actually really good for me. So I'm kill the slow bro. And now at this point, I'm thinking that this match, I have to get rid of his primate, and I have to get rid of, if it's not his primate, his Asgalate, and this thing is really threatening. So he has a choice Scarf type Typhlosion. I'm gonna assume it is Scarf. Could be Specs, but I really don't know. He goes for the Eruption on my Munchlax, and Munchlax takes Eruptions for days. Look at how much this does. That's a minuscule damage from such a strong, powerful 150 base power move with Stab, with Typhlosion's decent spec attack, probably max spec attack. Take that so beautifully. Here I predict a switch and go for the rest as he brings in his Bouffalant. And his Bouffalant is kind of scary because I don't have a physical defensive wall, and I don't really have a lot of options for it. So here I decided I need to fodder something out. I think my Rotom Cut did his job this match, and I need to get these residuals with the recoil from head charges onto his Bouffalant too. So Rotom Cut did his job, so I think he can die this match. So bring out my Choice Scarf to prime it, but I know I'm going to scare him out definitely, so I'm just going to go for the close combat as he makes a nice play and goes into the Rotom Cut to take the close combat to die, so he knows which move I locked myself into, because it's really obvious on Choice Scarf, because I have nothing else with the Scarf with that probably is Scarfed on my team, and you normally see Scarfed Primate floating around this tier. So at this point, I don't want anything to take a Psycho Cut, so I want to get as much damage as possible. Close Combat does a good chunk for like what I'm looking for. I'm just looking for something to lower him as low as possible, and did more than I expected, which I'm happy with. He's going to kill me off with a Psycho Cut, and with it, after his Life Orb recoil, he's going to be at a really good range of health that I'm going to be liking. So right now, I'm just hoping he does not have the Shadow Sneak. If he doesn't have the Shadow Sneak, I'm pretty sure I could do some little late game cleaning up with the Archeops, but he does have the Shadow Sneak. If he didn't have Shadow Sneak, I'd be able to go for a couple of Earthquakes and do a lot of damage to a lot of different pokes, and I'd be at a higher HP. Maybe I'd be able to roost off the damage against the Typhlosion, and I would just be sitting on a great boat. I don't even know if this thing gets roost because I don't have roost on it. I don't know why I said that, but whatever. He's going to kill me off with the Eruption. So Archeops, it's my first time actually getting to use it. The first time I tried to bring him, I think he got critted and he died, so I'm not sure if I wasn't able to do any work. Here I bring in my counter for this Typhlosion, and I know he's going to have Focus Blast on his next switch in. He's down to his Typhlosion and his Bouffalant, and now I'm just going to go for Sleep Talks while I'm sleeping. I'm pretty sure I get Whirlwind here, and if I had Stealth Rocks, I would have won this match. I'm already telling you I lost. Yes, I lost this match. If I had Stealth Rocks, I would have won this match, because it would have done a lot of damage to this Typhlosion, and his Eruptions would have been doing jack shit, and it would have just help the min-max variation at the end of the match. So he misses Focus Blast, and I get the paralysis. But I pull the Body Slam, and I get the paralysis from the Body Slam, which is great. But he's going to hit the second Focus Blast. It's really not going to do that much damage. But I went for Sleep Talk again, and I'm pretty sure I wake up. Yep. Wake up, go for Sleep Talk. It's a wasted turn right there. I could have hit him. So now he makes a really nice play, which puts him in a great boat here. He predicts my rest, which I shouldn't have went for, and he goes for and he switches into his Bouffalant. So I am like, fuck right now. I need to fodder out my Munchlax because I think I have two more besides Munchlax. I'm not sure, but I know I definitely have another one besides Munchlax. Here I am trying to rack up as much, I'm trying to rack up as much recoil damage as I can because I'm proud. Because I didn't pull the Body Slam, so I'm not going to be able to hurt it. I'm going to go for the Head Charge, 2 Head Charge, and it's going to be a really low range of health. Well, not really low, but like a range where I'm liking after the recoil damage. So, yeah, this is my last Pokemon. It's my Zapdos. Not my Zapdos, my Moltres. I'm going to get killed by Stealth Fox, but that's not the main point. I was running damage calculations at this point in the match, and I knew a Fire Blast would definitely kill this Bouffalant for that range. So, we see, and yes, it's going to kill the Bouffalant. So, now he's got his Typhlosion, who is Scarfed, but he is paralyzed. So, I don't have to factor him. He's not going to be faster than me. So here I calculated it. An Air Slash with anywhere that's not mid damage will kill the Typhlosion, and I pull them in. I pull the minimum damage, and he hits his Fire Blast, and he's able to kill me off, and that is the match with a 1-0 with a smidgen of HP for the win. So thank you, Slow64, for the match. I'll definitely probably be seeing you on this channel later. He says he's going to upload his sign to Pokemon, but that'd be really cool. So if you're a new guy and you like what you saw, please leave me a thumbs up. Thank you guys all for watching. I'll be seeing you guys next time. Peace out, broskies.